Let's sing a song full of hope, full of pain. Why don't you sing along, my friend? For it's our last refrain. Forever young, ever strong, ever brave. Memories like this never end. No, they don't fade away. So when I'm gone, and when I'm gone, I'll be right there, close to the sun.
Good morning everyone, and welcome back to another vlog. So this is a vlog where I'm going to be saving my dissertation. I'm going to submit it before my deadline. So my original deadline for my dissertation was tomorrow. So I was on track, but I slowed down a little bit because we've been given dissertation extensions due to COVID-19, which I definitely think is a very good move from the uni, because this stress and panic that is being inflicted on the world, on final year students, is very intense. So I think it was a very good move to extend deadlines when our brains are elsewhere at the minute, like making sure our families are okay, our friends are okay, trying to save ourselves, look after our own health. So yeah, I think that was very good for the uni to extend it. However, I was obviously on target to finish my dissertation by Thursday, and it's Wednesday today, so I thought I would submit my dis today. So this is like my little 24 hours to save my dis vid, and I'm going to be showing you all of the last minute bits, and then I'm going to include a clip that I took earlier on this week when I printed out my dissertation. It was the last chance for me to go to the library earlier on this week before the library closed because of COVID. Me and Hat printed out our dissertations. They were finished, but they just haven't had the like final tweaks, and we're only sending in digital copies now. So I'm going to include that at the end of the video, because we had like a little photo sesh before obviously we had to self-isolate. So I'm going to include that at the end of this video so you can see like the final stages and us printing out our stuff, which was just such an amazing and proud moment for us. But yeah, I think I'm going to feel the most proud I've ever felt when I've sent this digital copy off today. So yeah, let's get started. And I'm going to make sure I have regular breaks as well, otherwise I'm going to be procrastinating. I'm going to make a list first because I've got so much to do today, not just for my dissertation. So I'm going to make that list and then obviously share with you all the things that are to do with my work. But yeah, and if you haven't seen my last vlog, I am now at home for the foreseeable future. I've come home from Lincoln to spend the rest of this time with my family whilst everything's in a bit of a chaotic state. And yeah, I've got this new tracksuit from Boohoo. It's like a nice little loungewear set, which I'm going to be living in now I'm inside for the foreseeable. I can't believe how amazing the sky is today. Like, ever since we have stopped going out and having to stay inside, look at how beautiful the sky is. Stunning. Such a lovely day. So I'm very excited to go and walk the dog later when I have my little break. I'm gonna go take Barney for a walk on the field for my walk of the day, because we usually take Barney for 3 walks every day, just because he's very like, he's a puppy, he's pretty chaotic and he has a lot of energy. So my dad takes him for the morning walk, then we obviously alternate with the afternoon and evening, because my dad's like a very morning person, so he does the morning walks. None of us are morning people. Yeah, so I'm going to take him for his lunchtime walk, and I think my brother's going to take him for his evening walk with my mum, so we all get our walk in for the day. Let's get on with the dis. So I've just popped down all of the stuff I need to do for my dissertation, as well as the other things I need to do for the day. So as always, I put all my plans into here, and obviously everything has been changed around due to COVID and shit. Like, there's just lots of stuff going on, like with my social media stuff and also with my dissertation and everything. So I'm just panicking a little bit. But yeah, so I've got some video stuff that I need to do up here, which I'm going to do later this evening, because obviously I've got my ring light, and I'm going to do all of my dissertation work during the day. So I've got to finish my abstract, well, like just tweak my abstract to make it good, and then I'm going to send it off to my dis supervisor ASAP, just to see if she thinks that it looks okay, or like, yeah, just to see if she has any pointers. Same with my conclusion. Like, my conclusion's pretty much finished, but I just haven't sent it off yet, so I need to just make sure it all makes sense and all the grammar and punctuation, everything's all correct, and then I'm going to send them off to my dis supervisor. Then I've got to do I've put results feedback, but I've just realised it's actually my discussion feedback that I need to do. So my supervisor's given me lots of like cool bullet points on things that I should change, which has been really helpful into making sure everything's been improved and like clear and the best it can be. Then I've got to sort my acknowledgements out, which should be entertaining. And then I need to make sure I can figure out how to number the pages, because it's a bit of a nightmare with formatting, because the first few pages of your dissertation aren't supposed to have like numbers on, and then it's supposed to go Roman numerals, and then when your actual dissertation starts like with the bulk of the text, that's when you get your numbered pages. So yeah, it's a little bit faffy. So this is what my plan is to do today. So hopefully I can smash it off, because I've been super unproductive the past couple of days. And then I've also got my printed off disc to show you a little bit later once I've got everything done, which is exciting. And I've got some products over here in case any of you care. Parfum Dreams have sent over some bits. So they sent over the Lancôme La Vie est Belle perfume, which is stunning. I have smelt this so many times in like airports. Smells amazing. Then I've picked up this which is the Clinique Even Better Glow Light Reflecting Makeup. So the foundation's lightweight, but it's actually full coverage apparently. So I'm really excited to give this a go and let you guys know how it is. And it's also got SPF 15 in, which is great. And then I've also got an Anastasia Beverly Hills Naked Liquid Lipstick. So yeah, I'm going to be giving those a go, and I will let you guys know on Instagram if they are any good. So yeah, let's get on with my dis. I'm just quickly going to take Barney out in the garden for a runabout, because my dad has to quickly do something. I know that Barney's going to be the biggest distraction ever. Where is he? Hello. Let's go. So this one is definitely going to be the biggest distraction, aren't you? The biggest distraction ever whilst I'm at home. Wow, exciting, exciting. Can you not ruin my new tracksuit, please? I think he's been digging holes. The thing with you is he thinks I'm going to take his toy and like not give it him back. Like he'll run away with it and like think I'm chasing him. When in reality, I just want to throw it for you so you can play. But you don't understand. Be there. Hello. Hello, gorgeous boy. I've got my dad's sandals on as well, which is kind of funny. Sit. Good boy. Ready. Steady. Go. This is my make-do office, which is unfortunately on my bed, but I like literally don't have any choice. So I'm gonna pop you over on the side here. Yes, I'm gonna sit here and do some work. I will tell you what I'm doing as I go along, just so you guys can know exactly what I'm doing. So I've just put my phone on airplane mode to the side, because I don't want it to be any sort of distraction whilst I'm trying to work. Right, so I'm gonna first work on my discussion feedback, because that's like the most important section of my dissertation. Like it's where most of the word count is, and it's like analysing my results and figuring out what it links to with other studies and what it can mean. It's basically the most important part of my dissertation is the discussion. So I think I'm going to work on that first, make sure all of my feedback is like thorough and I've like checked everything. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do first. I'm also going to have a look at the mark scheme now and let you guys know like how they're marking our dissertation. So from what I know already is that my supervisor marks my dissertation, and then there's like a second marker, maybe a third marker, depending on how different they put the grades at. But I'm really fucking hoping for a first, because I've worked so hard on this dissertation. Like it's taken me months. Like I've been like putting my heart and soul into it, so I will be so gutted. I know it's not the end of the world if I don't, but I don't know, I just feel like it'll be like such a perfect ending to my uni experience, considering like this weird time right now. So yeah, I also need to catch up on some lectures. They've been putting lectures on Panopto, but I've been working on my disc, so I haven't caught up with them yet. So I'm gonna catch up with them tomorrow, I think. I'm gonna put that in my diary now actually, just because I've been like so confused with all of this coronavirus thing. Like I just haven't had time. So I'm gonna put to catch up on fabs and fire lectures. So I've got my fire and explosives module exam, which is 100% exam, but now we're doing TCAs, which I explained in my last video. So I need to revise for that because it's 100%, and then my fab module is a 50% of my, the exam's 50% of my grade. So but that's a double credit module, so it's essentially counts for the same amount, so I need to put like equal amount of efforts into both. Fabs has a lot more content though, so I think I'm gonna have to work on that a lot quicker and first. And I think my first exam is my fire and explosives, so I need to like rearrange like how I'm doing all of my revision now that I'm home. I obviously planned this way in advance before all of this stuff happened. Like I planned right at the beginning, like end of Feb, beginning of March, like I planned my whole like uni schedule, but now it's all fucked up because of Corona, so I'm gonna have to replan. So I'll probably do that maybe at the end of this vlog or in one later on in the week. I feel very grateful having like a light and airy room, because I feel like it's definitely going to help me during these times, so I'm going to have to work on my bed. Like I have a dressing table, but it's not fit for like doing work on. Like usually when I'd revise for exams and stuff for A levels, I'd go on the kitchen table because everyone would be out at work, but everyone's inside, or most of my family are inside, and I've got the dog and it's just so distracting in there. So this is like my only option really, just to sit in on my bed. That's what I've got to do really. So everything is like marked very, very specifically for my DISS, like I've just seen. So there's like an overall box where it looks at like the focus, the structure, that it flows well. It says near publication standard of content. Jeez. God, excellent presentation, scientific writing, no factual computational errors. So that's gonna be really hard to hit like the top brackets. And then we've got like a whole section on the abstract, making sure that it's referring to all sections of the report, that it's comprehensive background knowledge, aim is clearly stated, there's extensive referencing of appropriate primary literature, comprehensive methodology, experiments reproduced, all concentrations and measurements present. Obviously that's not the case for mine. Written in the correct tense. Discussion and conclusion doesn't repeat results unnecessarily, makes reference to key figures, critical analysis of experiments, strong conclusion with all relevant points. And then referencing is like a whole section as well, and it says comprehensively referenced, uses appropriate sources, mainly primary literature, correct in-text citations, correct formatting of reference list, the top band on the mark schemes. That's what I'm trying to aim for. So I'm gonna have to go through that marking scheme later on today just before I submit, just to make sure I'm really happy with everything. So fingers crossed. Stop distracting me, huh? So I finished my discussion feedback and I'm out for my walk of the day with my little Barney. He's just over there playing with his ball. We're just having a nice walk around our like leisure centre field. They've added this like massive AstroTurf like gated area, which has been really annoying because this used to be a huge field, but there's still enough room to like walk around and have a bit of fresh air. So yeah, I'm kind of regretting wearing this tracksuit now because it's really fucking hot. Like even though it was sunny earlier, it wasn't like boiling. But now I regret it massively. But yeah, it's been really nice out here with Barney, having a nice little walk. And I think midday is quite a nice time to come out and have a bit of a breather. So yeah, I'm just having a nice little long walk. Then we'll head back and carry on with my dissertation. But yeah, I feel like everyone needs to have a walk every day. Like I feel like this whole coronavirus thing is like making people be more active, and I feel like that will be a good routine to get into, because I definitely don't go for enough like long walks every day. So yeah, hopefully this gets me into a nice routine. I'm gonna try and golden shotgun the midday walks with Barney so I can come out with him a lot more often. He's so cute. Like I just love seeing him all free and like running about on the field. He's just loving his life. Bless him. I'm now back from the walk and I'm just moving on to sorting out my conclusion section. But yeah, I'm just going to work on my conclusion, my abstract, and then I should be able to submit, or at least just read over one last time. So So I have just completed my acknowledgements, my abstract, my conclusion. I've sent it all off to my DISS supervisor and she's pretty much come back straight away with a response, so I can't ask for anything more than that. I'm so appreciative. So I'll work on editing that last bit, have one last read through of the whole thing, and then we'll be sending it off, which is so crazy. But yeah, I have now finished and sorted out my dissertation, which is so crazy. So I'm gonna pop in some other footage that I took the other day when I printed out at the library with Hat and we took our little dissertation photos because it was really fun. So me and Hat are in the library. It's literally dead in here. There's no one about because of the situation going on, but we're just here just printing our dissertations. It's just so weird. It's like the end of our uni experience. It's like really shit obviously how everything's going, but we still wanted to get our... This could be the last time in the library. Yeah, last time in the library potentially. But obviously we wanted to print off our dissertations before it got any worse and before everything closes. So we have them as a hard copy because now everything's been moved to like digital hand-in, so yeah. Exciting. And then we're gonna go take some pics on the bridge and like by the Uni of Lincoln sign. Classic. Right, you ready? Me too, let's go. This is so weird. It's freaking me out. Right, so we're just getting our dissertation pics and we thought it'd be a funny idea to do jumping ones. So we're doing them on my phone. I just started filming it because it's funny of us jumping. 2, 1. I'm dead.
Why should you put my arm up like that?
It's so fun. Okay, yeah?
Yeah, I don't like that one.
Let's go. Shit. This is the final product. My title was Gender Discrimination and the Impact of Female Inequality within the Forensic Science Industry. I really want to publish this at some point. Like, I am so desperate to publish it because I'm so proud of all the work that I've put in. I put up my little Instagram post earlier and everything. But yeah, I'm so proud of like everything I've achieved, and I have put so much work into my dissertation. It's been my favourite piece of work I've ever done. Like, I've really enjoyed writing it. Obviously, it's been stressful. I'm just really happy that it's over and now I can work on my DISS poster. So there will still be uni vlogs because I've got my DISS poster to make, and I've also got to revise for my like time constrained exams. The DISS is over. Let me know if you have any questions about it. Obviously, I'll wait until I get my dissertation grade back before I do my dissertation vid with all my tips and tricks and how I got whatever grade I do get in this. I'm really hoping for a first or a high 2-1. I just want a first. Yeah, super happy. Thank you very much for everyone who has supported me to get to this position. Like, I feel like everyone's been so kind and nice, spurring me on to like achieve good things. So thank you for keeping me motivated. I hope you're all doing really well, and I will see you very soon for a brand new vlog. Bye.